Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Sunday, the 4th of January. Today everyone is under the spell, let's say, or the influence of the supermoon, this full moon in Cancer that takes place at 10 a.m. Universal Time. I uploaded a video of Saturday, the 3rd of January with a forecast, a word forecast, and we have already seen two things happening of what I've said. The 6.5 earthquake in Mexico, and the USA strike on Venezuela. Okay, there was also something really not very. It was very sad, actually. The fire that broke out in Switzerland at the ski resort. That was really very, very sad. Anyway, so basically the effects of this full moon, they will stay all of Sunday and all of Monday. Okay, so back now to the daily forecast. Today the moon is in Cancer till 1:45 p.m. Universal Time. After that it moves to Leo. So basically today should be a nice day for almost all signs. You just need to listen for the details in order to know which part of the day is kind of better for you. So this means that Monday the 5th of January the moon will be in Leo all day long. So please take note. Okay, so let's hear the details. Aries, definitely with the moon in Leo, you would feel at ease, more at ease. Things are easier to handle. Probably nothing would go wrong, probably. And I think you will feel more relaxed. The effects of the super moon will be okay on you. Maybe you're one of the signs that can actually help others, support others positively. Taurus, this should be a beautiful day. The effects of the full moon are okay on you personally. When the moon moves to Leo, probably things get a little bit wired up, electrified a little bit more. So please take note and stay away from taking any risks. Gemini, I love this day, whether it's in the morning, evening, it doesn't matter. Cancer or Leo moon, it doesn't matter. You're still successful, you're still fine. You can do things any way you want, but because the whole earth is kind of is tense, you still need to be careful. Cancer, with the full moon happening today in your sign, you should be fired up, wired up, and charged up, meaning that today is a very important day. This full moon takes place once a year, so probably there is something positive that's going to happen. If you want to handle things that way, meaning like if you still want to be active, you still want to take the initiative, this moon can help you a lot. Leo, the effects of the moon in Cancer are quite disappointing. You may feel a little bit kind of downish, down, because you feel sleepy, uninterested. Things like that happen when the moon is in Cancer for you, Leo. So please take note. If you're traveling, if you have bookings, please double check on that. This is not an easy case. Also, you may feel a little bit more tired than usual, but things take a better turn when the moon moves to your sign, and this is when you wake up, this is when you're more alert, and this is when you start feeling better. Virgo, the moon in Cancer is that part of the day when you should actually wrap things up for the week. And the moon in Leo is quite downish, meaning that it can pull you down. It can make you feel more sleepy, more uninterested, kind of maybe a little bit, with your thoughts kind of scattered, your energy kind of little, So that part of the day, starting 1:45 p.m. Universal Time, things may get totally kind of wrong, misunderstood, delays, disappointments. So please be careful. Libra, the effects of the full moon in Cancer are quite strong. they can actually empower you. It depends how strong you are, how powerful you are, how in control of yourself you are. But if you're confused, usually this full moon can actually make you feel a little bit more grumpy, So please be careful. Things change, your mood changes to the better. You will feel better when the moon moves to Leo at 1:45 p.m. Universal time, and this is when you really feel more okay with yourself and with your surroundings. Scorpio, I love this day, whether the moon is in Cancer or in Leo. Of course, when the moon moves to Leo, things are not that easy. Well, not impossible, but still you will feel the difference between the effects of the moon in Cancer and the moon in Leo. So basically, I think you need to follow up with your work. You need to stay keep things under control. You also need to stay focused, because the whole thing is really beautiful, and you don't want to ruin the great experiences, the great efforts that you put lately, so you are still a winner. Moving to Sagittarius, of course, you would love the effects of the moon in Leo, because they are uplifting, they help you, they open doors for you, they pave the way for you. So basically, this whole day can be even okay with the moon in Cancer. Maybe this moon in Cancer is the reason why things actually get sorted out today. So all in all, this can be a beautiful day. Capricorn, of course, the effects of the supermoon can be challenging. The supermoon is facing you. Of course, you have your gods with you. You have Mars on one side. You also have Venus on the other side. So while Mars wants to launch a problem, Venus tries to smooth the way for you. So in all cases, you have something to sort out. Maybe it is something really nice. Maybe it's a meeting. Maybe it's an event, a beautiful event, or maybe it's a conflict. So in all cases, you need to stay alert, and you need to stay very flexible, especially if you were born between the 4th and the 6th of January. Aquarius, well, this day is kind of tricky. The best part is that when the moon is in Cancer, the worst part, it is astrologically speaking, it's not an easy part, while the moon, when the moon moves to Leo, because then the moon will actually makes an opposition to your sign. So there can be some problems that may pop up. And because the sun is facing you, because the sun actually is in Capricorn, which is a very weak, energetically speaking, energy speaking kind of way. So let's say your opponent is stronger than you. The event is stronger than you. You may feel overwhelmed, whether intentionally or unintentionally. So what you have to do actually today is ignore, or better is avoid complete conflicts. Completely have to avoid conflicts. Getting in conflicts, getting in problems. Where you see a problem, stay away from it, run away from it. You need to stay calm. You need to be in a very peaceful environment, and that would be the way to overcome this day. This day can actually aggravate or escalate problems. You don't need that at all. Pisces, I love this day, whether the moon is in Cancer or in Leo. Of course, with the moon in Cancer, with the full moon in Cancer, super moon in Cancer, it can be a very easy day, very smooth day, and totally supercharging and uplifting. That's the best part if I want to divide the day or separate the day. In all cases, you can still enjoy that part of the day with the moon in Leo. Born on the 4th of January, this can be a very interesting year. You have we have Mars and Venus along with you this whole year, and you also have a full moon also opposing you all this year, which means that this can be a very busy year with commitments, with separations if you want, or with maybe with marriages, with engagements, with friendships. Things can change. Mars opts for strength, while Venus opts for diplomacy and flexibility. It depends how you handle these two energies for the year to clear up for you. So if you look for problems, you will actually lose many good opportunities for success, for going up, for progress at work, your career, and also your social life. Whereas Venus will help you settle down, be more creative, make more money, and make stronger roots. So basically, this year in all cases will offer you opportunities to move higher and stronger. It depends how you go there, how you get there. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.